Hey, how you doing? Glad you made it. Today we are looking at Josua Tuisova, and I hope I pronounced the name correctly. It's a video titled "The Scariest Player in Rugby." Josua Tuisova is a Fijian beast from the YouTube channel Andrew Ford. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at this guy.
La possession tout à l'avantage des Lyonnais avec Tuisova qui déchire le rideau défensif de l'équipe de Clermont. Tuisova, oh le plaquage, non, il est manqué à l'épaule. Tuisova, oh comme dans du beurre.
Kuravoli feeds Tuisova, bang, off you go. He is the single most powerful player and dangerous player one-on-one in World Rugby.
Gérassi, encore une fois sollicité, la déviation pour Couillou. Il saute Bastaro pour servir Tuisova, en premier attaquant qui rebondit sur la défense. Un grand coup d'épaule. Josua Tuisova, monstrueux, énorme. Il arrive à casser 3-4 plaquages, mais finalement.
La défense de Castres est bien en place. Cette remise est derrière pour Tuisova. Ça, c'est bien fait. Tuisova qui s'arrache. Oh à 9. Seulement 4 points d'écart et pourtant Tuisova.
He's quick. And he's obviously powerful. I mean, when you're that muscular, it seems rare to be so quick too.
Not too far away. You have to say, David Blackman, that the balls do have a mount to climb. And with that sort of hit, that mount is going to get just that little bit steeper.
Namani out to Tuisova, fends off one, drives through the fullback, a little offload.
He just left like 3 guys on
pour
the
les
right.
Lyonnais, justement, on va chercher tout de suite Tuisova. Tout en finesse, tout droit.
In the early part of this competition, thumping hit there from Tuisova, but the ball is still.
He made the tackle. He made 2 tackles.
He actually does initially very well, but what about this read on Fekatoa?
Wow.
Follows up with another one.
He made the first tackle, got up so quick that he could make the second one. You know, I've said it once and I'll say it again, and I've said it many more times than once. What I really like about rugby, what I respect about rugby, you know, compared to American football, is they stay on the field whether they have the ball or not, whether they're attacking or defending, whether he's carrying the ball or you know, tackling the guy with the ball, they're on the field. There's no offensive player and then a defensive player, and they come out and come back in. Rugby, they're always on. And they have to do everything, and it's great. It's a great part of the game.
Shapes short-sided, heads that direction, just hops at one off to the tank. Tuisova!
That's
Great and beautiful balance and precision just to get it before his feet or legs go out.
Man.
Great chase, really good chase this time.
With the great hands too.
Tuisova has it, and Tuisova is relishing the rough stuff. Wide they go. Nonu.
He knows he's got a little bit to make up. Not many people brush Owen Farrell off. Nice.
You know, a lot of guys in American football, the guys who, they call it a stiff arm. I think in rugby it's called a fend, I think. Usually it's the guys with like long arms. And I wouldn't guess he has longer arms than, because he seems like a pretty stocky guy, but yet he's able to get the hand on the defender's chest and just somehow knock him back like quite a ways.
French teacher has been visiting him at the Chateau over the course of the last few weeks. Here goes Tuisova. Classic stuff.
No thanks.
He is the old cement mixer with an additional gear, isn't he?
The sole penalty of the day from Caleb Mons. Tuisova.
Another great tackle.
Running broad to across the park with Tuisova, who just steps his way past Hodge. Here they go, Fiji. They've got a 5-star, 5-pointer cookie.
From Ben Volavola, he was about to kick. He heard the calls, they had numbers, and they took their time, Fiji.
To Boenga. Tuisova. Hand off on one by-on player. However. S'appuyer sur Tuisova, qui a un tout petit peu de champ. Oh, premier bouche.
Oh, man. You know, it's what I always, like when I see things like this, and I have to remind myself, he's not doing this against, you know, regular guys. He's doing this against other elite rugby players who know how to tackle and have good technique, and yet some guys are just able to, take it to another level. He's making these guys who are also great rugby players, obviously if they're playing at this level, and he's able to just make them look like they're his little brother out in the backyard or something. He's got remarkable power for being so fast and quick feet, and you got to have good hands in this game. It's he's fun to watch.
Over to Tuisova. Tuisova gives the big don't argue. He's gone through two. And Josua Tuisova.
Gilbert qui navigue devant la défense et qui croise avec Tuisova.
La
percussion de Josua Tuisova.
Ils sont au Bastaro pour servir Tuisova en premier attaquant qui rebondit sur la défense. Oh, un grand coup d'épaule. Josua Tuisova, monstrueux, énorme. Il arrive.
Je vais le faire sur l'entrée. Tuisova qui est rentré.
C'est bon ici.
Le Garec avec Tuisova, le défi de Tuisova.
Involved in so many of Ireland's finest days, and the British and Irish and Lions too.
Comfortably plays almost right across the back line, but seems as though centre.
De l'ouvreur toulonnais et Ratez avec Tuisova.
And he does so, and he wins it.
Every tackle he's made is like really clean tackle, looks like good technique, because if he wanted to, he could cause some damage, but it looks like he's he's making sure to make the tackle, and he's making it, but he's not, at least on the ones like that last one, he could have destroyed the guy if he chose to, but he, as a gentleman, just tackled him, put him down.
Dylan Cretin, the France back rower. Tuisova through the first tackle, the offload to Tofua.
Loose ball plucked out of the air by Tuisova. Strong, powerful run from the right winger.
En tous les cas, ça a trouvé la bonne zone pour Will Farrell. Allez, ils sont lancés, pourquoi pas les Franciliens. Josua Tuisova, le bulldozer Tuisova qui est passé, et il a été arraché, c'est récupéré finalement par Henri Chavancy.
Shows the pass for Tuisova. Oh, that's a big run by Josua Tuisova. Out of my way, son.
I can only imagine what kind of dominance he had when he was a kid playing. All these guys at this level, when they were younger, they were standouts. They were great players in their school or whatever. But I have a feeling that with all that, the combination of power and speed that Tuisova has, I can only imagine when he was 12, if he was playing against other 12-year-olds. He probably wasn't playing against other 12-year-olds at that time. He was probably playing against older kids.
Barassi, nicely done to find Tuisova, who is having a very enjoyable afternoon.
What in the world?
Je pense qu'il va être très content, les gars.
La passe pour aller chercher Arnold. Tuisova qui accélère, il va falloir le prendre aux jambes, sinon vous pourrez jamais le récupérer. Ben voilà. Troisième essai, le triplé, même s'il a pas.
Just rugby players, ball players. Tuisova could play in the front row, but he's on the wing. Oh, and
Oh, that's interesting. The announcer said he could play in the front row, but he's on the wing. I assume he typically plays on the wing or wide. But obviously, look at that. Look at him. The power to play, even though he doesn't have a great deal of height, he looks like maybe 5'10", 5'11". It looks like he has the strength to play in the middle. What an advantage to have that combination, It's kind of like, who did I see? Jonah Lomu. Jonah Lomu, Lomu is taller. Lomu was taller than Tuisova, and not as muscular, but had that combination of power and speed and quickness that is just hard to go up against.
Tuisova, the bus.
The bus.
Hard up, guys, hard up.
You can have the greatest tackle technique alive.
And he caught it. Tuisova. He Bashed barrel out of the way.
Tuisova. Encore une fois, là c'est Corbin finding their brilliant way. A round here, all through. Avec regard, ils n'ont pas joué au pied, les Lyonnais, ils envoient ce ballon jusqu'à Tuisova dans leur 22. Avec Tuisova qui met un tampon monumental.
Tenter une passe dans un intervalle. Oh, la petite passe au pied de Nakaitasi pour Tuisova. Oh, Tuisova qui est assis en gros. Tuisova qui résiste. Tuisova qui déborde. Tuisova qui remet à l'intérieur pour Couillou.
And he gives it up.
And a trip to Monaco, of course, tomorrow, nominated for World Player of the Year.
Couillou pour lancer Tuisova. Tuisova sur Blisso pour son retour.
Mayana Vanua looks to face it back and Tuisova arrives like a guided missile.
Lyonnais, Barassi se couche, relève ce ballon pour Tuisova.
Oh.
Josua Tuisova qui avance.
He did that sidestep, I think it's called there. And so he's so quick, he can do that when he wants, or he can just, run over guys when he's got the ball. It's must be nice. Must be nice to have the quickness to, fake someone and get space, or if that's not available, just run over the guy. That's a nice skill set to have, I would guess, if you're a rugby player. A rare one, too.
Illegal tackle, so there is a penalty advantage. There's the kick pass from Atkinson to Bassett. He's knocked into touch by Tuisova.
Wraps him up. Clean tackle.
On voit la percussion de Tuisova sur du put.
Très haut dans le ciel de Lyon et à la réception, ouais. On l'a vu.
Physique. Dulou me disait il a des statistiques.
Ballon pour les Lyonnais et on va jouer ce ballon dans son propre camp avec Tuisova qui renverse Combezou.
Looking for one turnover here, Wales. Calling on this side for it.
Oh, and then moving Gerardo on from Nono as well. Tuisova's in great form. And here is Gerardo, and here is another try.
Potentially a bit of width. Tuisova slips past one, slips past two.
Great.
Oh, man.
They got the ball in the 22. Blair Murray vitally misses that tackle, but one-on-one Josua Tuisova, he is so difficult.
Et de trouver les bras de Tuisova cette fois, la charge de Tuisova.
God.
Il évite un plaquage de plaquage.
He just attacks defenders.
Oh, he's away, it's Tuisova. What a step, he's got the power as well. Just bouncing the defenders.
And then he outruns
And
him.
he's gone all the way. Well, this man is like a cement mixer on roller skates.
That's good. A cement mixer on roller skates. That's about it, man. God, that's hard to imagine having carrying that much muscle and still being so quick. That is rare, it's hard to imagine where the power comes from with that arm, because guys just go flying off. It's amazing. I think he's still playing. Josua Tuisova, I think he's still playing, and hopefully I'll see more of him. He is quite remarkable. You just don't see guys with that much power so quick also. Wow. Impressive. Perhaps, as the title said, the scariest player in rugby. If I were a defender, I would probably think that if he were coming at me. I know I would think that, and maybe even these guys think that. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please subscribe or comment or like. That would be cool. And I'll see you next time. Thanks.